What's good, everyone? Hey, it's Thursday morning in the AM. You already know. You already know what it's about to be. My reaction to what's been going on as of the last 30 minutes. Let's be perfectly clear. This is going to be as thorough as it possibly can because that's what I do. People can't come over here and explain and tell you how to do your freaking job. If you have an experience, you're gonna do it the way you know how. In this environment, it doesn't go off no template, no standard operating procedure. You pretty much do it the way you feel like. Now peep this out though, right? We have channels who have chosen to jump on Team Williams, Amtrain. There's nothing wrong with going to the station with a ticket, right? There's nothing wrong with going to the station for a ticket, jumping on the motherfucking express, and riding as long as you possibly can. But see, there's people like me that just sit back and observe because I can. And I look at it like, that's very interesting. Because in the past year, I haven't seen a lot of you channels provide any activity for the team. Yeah, I can speak on it from 0 to 100. I can speak on it. And nobody sit up here kicking and showing how pussy you are. Only thing I did was posture up from my position, and I took about 12 steps. And then I set my ass down and started up a live that I was going to do tomorrow morning. Thanks to you. Money Brown, it's not too much I have to say, brother. You did what you did. You muted my mic, and you put me in the background. How grown up is that when we was having a thorough conversation about disagreements with Team Williams? I thought if you're going to have the privilege to have all those guys on your panel, at least have somebody like myself, right, who knows a hell of a lot to explain what's been going on. If you didn't know, I'm pretty damn older than you, Money. And you sit up there and the way you address people is if you fast talking. I think you would have learned the lesson by that fast talking bullshit because it's people like me that can listen to your words while you fast talking. You can't fast out there grinding and helping out the team. Nobody can. Nobody had to tell me what to do on that team from day one. Nobody. 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 You're talking about somebody who did 20 years in the Corps, so I'm gonna need help doing my job, doing my task. No, I was there voluntarily helping out the team. I didn't half-ass it now. If I would have half-assed, I would have been there trying to take pictures, and just chill and damn eat some Burger King and McDonald's and do what I got to do now. We're gonna get on the braggadocious tip tonight. You feel me? Because I can brag a little bit because I did what the fuck I was supposed to do for many exits. That ain't no damn lie. I did what I was supposed to do for many exits. Also, during my time on the YouTube, people tell me, "Oh, WCS, you don't ask the hard questions. You sit up there. You always a friend of the fighter. You a dick rider. You this, that, and the other." So it comes down to me asking the dang questions. All these people, it just proved my point. This shit right here just proved my point because pretty much it's other people who have sit up here and dogged out the team, sit up here and put up fake videos. I never sit up here and dog 150. Never. Never even had too much of a conversation. See, what they don't know, I was even out in Vegas. We was out in Vegas at the same time. His parents wasn't even out there. Nobody had to tell me what to do. I was covering a fighter named Michael Williams Jr. out in Vegas. And then also I was at the gym with that solo dolo. It was me, Mike, and Roy. And Money, you gonna have the nerve to think you can check me on what I should be doing right now, nigga? You ain't covered no motherfucking team, nigga. You ain't did shit. You can't explain shit to me, nigga, at all. I went to Vegas on my own dime. I wasn't up there half stepping. Oh, let me sit up here and just goddamn be on vacation. I don't feel like working. I was working, nigga. I was working. 1-on-1. Working. The only people that was in the gym was me, Roy, and 150. And you trying to tell me the question me? You trying to question something that you want to bring up and create your own false narratives? The bullshit you always trying to goddamn spew out to your audience? You trying to come to me with some nonsense, right? You've never been in that position, bro. You can't. You never been with no team. You're trying to tell me like you know everything about boxing? How many gyms have you been in lately? You can't do it from your home, homie. You got to actually go there and smell that sweat and funk and musk. You got to see it up close and personal. You can't sit up here and talk to me as if boxing has a format. The motherfucking sport don't even have a regulation to it. It's not even regulated. And you busy up here worrying about what I've been doing. Nigga, you ain't did a video on 150 in over a year. That's facts, bro. And I know you've been waiting and waiting for that moment to happen to kind of get me to come into your motherfucking straw house so you can goddamn mute me and put me in the background. Look, of all people that's been on here talking mad shit, always got something slick to say. You put me in the background and mute. You had such a low tolerance, you couldn't even keep me on the panel so I can answer the rest of the brothers' questions. You know why you wanted me in the background, Money? Because you fucking jealous, dog. You didn't want me to answer those brothers' questions. All you wanted us to do is stay at each other's throat. That's it. That's what you wanted. You wanted us to stay mad with one another. You didn't want me to have the opportunity to try to have a dialogue. Because you don't know shit about the team, nigga. You a hater. You a hater just like you try to hate on boy Showtime. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? You find people that you want to latch on to get you momentum and get some motherfucking views. I know the system. I know it. But I can tell you this, nigga, you can never come close to debate me on a point. Just because Roy Jones did something, you think you're going to hold me accountable for his actions? You're going to try to dictate how I run my motherfucking channel? Nigga, how many people you been into it with? Nigga, you been into it with multiple people, multiple channels, nigga. Multiple channels. And you gonna try to talk all of a sudden what I should have asked Roy? Nigga, you better shut your ass up and stay in your place, nigga. You can't tell me or direct or instruct me to do anything. The brothers might feel some type of way. I get it. But let me tell you, let me spread this out now. All the channels that sit up here and spread controversial content all the time, not WCS. I've had my debates or two, but what I don't do is put out clickbait. You ain't gonna sit up here and make me look like all of a sudden it's against the law for me to cover a certain person because I'm rocking with Team Williams. I have a history with Team Williams. The only situations that we've been separated, that's been none of the social media business, but since we was in the topic of discussion, and all that was going over, back and forth over there, was with Senior. That's it. You wouldn't have heard about it. The shit never even reached social media. You wouldn't have heard about it. People don't hear shit about it. They can't say they heard shit about it. But if they feel some type of way about, I can understand why they feeling some type of way about the Roy situation, because it hits home. Why? We talking about the same fighter now. You talking about the same kid who I went out to Vegas to cover, right? By myself. His pops trusted me enough to be out in Vegas. Even though it was people watching me, I went out to Vegas by my damn self. I didn't need no babysitter. I'm just saying, if you really want to talk about the exits, you really want to talk about the time clocks, None of you new YouTube niggas is jumping on this dang, this excursion that's going on, this tour that y'all want to jump on here in the first person. I know why y'all doing it. It gives you the opportunity to come at WCS. That's all. That's why y'all hopping on this shit. It gives you an opportunity because I'm in it. Y'all been waiting for a moment like this. I get it. I do. But listen, them brothers smart enough to figure it out. Them brothers smart enough to figure it out. They may be angry about, me putting out videos, but look, I ain't the one making the video. But what y'all are doing, y'all are just jumping on the bandwagon because it's energy that's directed my way. Now, if any one of the Team Williams is out there and want the link, you're more than welcome, because I didn't get the opportunity to hear what Philip had to say, I don't think, and what Al Tariq had to say. I didn't get the opportunity because Money was up there throwing a tantrum. But see, that's what Money does. Money think all the people that's on his panel, that's all it take. He's an opportunist. He's a freeloader. That's what Money Brown is. He's a freeloader. He's taking advantage of y'all. Y'all all on his platform, and he's a freeloader. He's going to take full advantage of that. He's been covering y'all since day one, huh? Okay. I wonder where he was, when all those fights was coming up that wasn't televised. Where was Money Brown at? Well, all these fights that was coming up that wasn't televised, where was Money Brown? Can somebody tell me where Money Brown was? All these fights that wasn't televised. Did he even talk or do a live stream when he finally got a big shot at MSG? Money Brown sits up here and talk about Adrian Broner was the big shot. No, MSG was the big shot. It was televised, right? Right, Money? Were you at the fight? Did you write an article on the fight? Did you even do a live stream leading up to the fight? The answer is no, right? So you can't tell me shit about nothing except what you do in waddling around on the YTC. That's all you can tell me, brother. If it wasn't Team Williams, you wouldn't even care. But since it is, it provides y'all an opportunity to take shots at me. Y'all must not know. Some people ain't scared to cross the battle line. Some people understands what the line of departure is. It's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can do about it. Y'all niggas go up here and y'all put out fake information and create false ass narratives all the time. But when WCS do it, y'all want to make a big fucking deal out of it. Like, oh, let me correct you on how many days a fighter should be training. Nigga, you ain't been to more gyms than me. Stop the cap. You haven't put more work in than me, Money. You gonna put me in the background like a little hoe? Come on, Money. I thought you was better than that, bro. But I see the play. I see the play, though. You trying to get in the, good graces just enough to get you some views, because that's what it is. You want them to be tuned in, and I'm glad they over there. You know what I'm saying? They can give you look. I already told Senior. I said I don't have to come out the blocks. I've been there, done that. When it gets around to me having an interview, that's just what it is. But you just anxious, man. You look desperate, thirsty. You look thirsty as fuck. You look like a thirsty walrus on the beach, bro. Like, you thirsty, man. You willing to just try to argue anything and everything with me to make yourself seem like you saying something important. You can't tell me shit about what I did. As men, as alpha men, yeah, we're going to be upset about some things. But also with that same stance, we should be able to communicate it. May feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing people say, fuck this, fuck that. I definitely would have been like, hold on. Like, before that, are we really on that time? How can WCS be held accountable for something? Telling me I'm playing the fence. I was always told I don't ask the tough questions. Oh, I don't ask the tough questions. I don't ask the tough questions. And then when I ask the freaking tough questions, they want to bring out the motherfucking cross and shit with some kerosene. Crucify him. Come on, bro. I've been in this game a long time ago. I'm the one told. I'm the one told Senior not to come over here to this YouTube. Now he totally understands what the raft is about. I told you to stay away from here. Now you understand what the raft is about. They don't care over here. They don't care, bro. This is the jungle. It is unmanaged, bro. It's unmanaged over here. The shit I do behind the mic may seem easy. It's not. This shit ain't easy, bro. Shout out Mr. Gumbo, so WCS, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I really want to hear what the brothers had to say. First of all, to you brothers over there, I understand the way you feel. Y'all pretty much involving me in some situations that really need some a second look, however you feel like. Because if I wasn't there, okay, I'm only speaking from the outside looking in, like a lot of journalists do. All right. So therefore, a lot of people don't agree with journalists any day, every day. A lot of journalists get fired for not asking the tough questions, nor analyzing and providing to the audience something that should be talked about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be fired. But since this is a platform where you have access to these channels, more and more people will sit up here and be able to speak to you and gripe and voice their complaints and voice their gripes. I get it. I get it. But I always look back though. When have I? How many hours, man? Come on, bro. I'm not asking how no more, man. You know, man. If y'all want to play kick the person off the platform, you know, there go my link right there. If y'all still had, I'm on that time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all still had something to say, I'm on that time. For real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting that negative on social media, but I keep hearing something about the crisis line or something. I don't know, like heard something like somebody will insinuate medication again. I know I heard that insult before, but I'm just not sure why. Where is it coming from? Why is it up again? And I'm not quite understanding how is it relevant to Scotty. I don't know. How is it relevant to me? Now don't feel some type of way because I'm over here expressing myself because I can. Y'all did the same thing over there at Money Brown shit. I can express myself also. The link is there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't quite get a gist of how everybody was freaking what they had on their mind and what they was freaking talking about. What's going on, Foul Player? Salute. I didn't get a chance to even hear that and respond accordingly. Real talk. I heard some fuck yous and you getting an early Christmas present. I'm just trying to dial it all in, being who I am, to try to figure out what are we talking about again? Like you're talking about WCS now. Like I'm looking at this like all of this can't be for naught. Come on now. Come on, bro. Nah, we're not gonna play games like that now. I never had an issue with anybody in the group. Men, Senior had all issues for whatever reason. That's it. Y'all can't be mad at me all because y'all say y'all bros. Okay, but you also an adult. And then if you're gonna mention my military service, about time that people recognize it for positivity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people always want to grab hold to your military career and act like it's a chance for them to just stomp on it and use it as a doormat to them stepping up on a damn narrative or expressing themselves with an insult. I'm gonna use your freaking military career as an intro. Why? You know that doesn't make any sense. You did in the military and you can go sit on the couch. What couch? Give me directions. What couch? What were you implying? Because I can't beat all of that one time. Like, I can't do all that time and effort and supporting, and nobody had to tell me anything. But then we're talking about sitting on the couch now, because all of a sudden you want to try to insult somebody. Now, I'm talking to the service member. I'm talking about supposedly the Masonics, the Masonic brother that's supposed to be on the square, talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm at with this. So the link is in the chat, man. The link is there. I know you got time. I know you got time. And for real, I won't dare put you in the background or mute you like Mushy Money. What's going on, Foul Player, Gumbo, Money in the Middle, always think he knows everything. Go post mover. He's a check patty. He wants to now lay claim to a team that he haven't did no work for. He hasn't volunteered to shit. You know, he haven't volunteered to do nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it because I did. He wanna jump on because it's a hot topic right now. And Money Brown's all people want to go at Roy Jones Jr. because it's a hot topic. And look, if you go back in his catalog months ago, he had Canelo up there every day. Come on, bro. Man, which one is it going to be? And now you're going to try to source Team Williams over there every day and use them? You're a freeloader, bro. You don't care nothing about the team. You're over there freeloading. You don't give a damn about anything except conversation. Views. Hit me up for the one time, Come on, hit me up for the one time, Drop that $20, $50, $100 cash app. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy. We trying to get 400, 500. Goal. We trying to set that goal. Get that 400, 500. You know what I'm saying? 150, 200. Fuck with your boy for the one time. That's money, bro. What's going on, Lost Art of Boxing? Salute. What's going on? I'm just trying to get some clarity, that's all. Like, I try to defend myself over there on Money's channel, and he want to put me in the background like the little brown mushy bitch he is, bro. This mushy bitch put me in the background and kept muting my mic because I was trying to express myself. How can you be that upset? If you say I didn't let you on your channel, okay, cool, but you never should have hit the link. It seems like you was being petty. You wanted to hit the link, allow me on your panel so you can kick me off. Female, that's some tendencies right there, that Money. You should have just said, "No, I ain't letting you on." You know what I'm saying? They try to tell you don't let me on. They try to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They try to tell you. Tonight, man. Money Brown did that shit tonight. Like, if my name came up in the topic, I definitely had the right just to voice my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I did. Like in boxing, this is the way I look at that situation. And you can't really talk to men that's heated like that. But I understand. I get it. From Roy all the way across to the whole team. All right. And boxing is a grimy, dirty sport. People can never forget that shit. They don't want to hear you talk no logic when it comes to boxing. But one thing I know about this sport is people that come from all walks of life, and they do what the fuck they want to do. Before they came in and lace up some gloves, after they leave and knot up the gloves. It's not always something that's considered amicable or respected, morals and principles. It's boxing. It's grimy, right? So when you have disagreements like this about boxing, anybody in their right goddamn mind understand that the sport doesn't have a template when it comes to training fighters. If I feel like a fighter with a 3-week window, a short window, if it was me, I can feel the way I feel in my narrative and felt that he should have been trained up to that point. Just because I feel the way I do, you're trying to tell me I don't have the right to feel that way? You're trying to tell me I'm absolutely wrong? You're not even at a gym, Money. Stop faking, bro. You're not even at a gym like that. You're not even leaving your quarters, man. Stop fucking faking, bro. Man, you up here trying to act like you collecting data at a gym. Every gym ain't the same. Every train ain't the same, and every fight camp ain't the same. People laugh because I said, "Oh, well, it, have you seen fighters not fight up to that?" Of course, because they had a longer training camp. If you have a full 8 to 9 week training camp, it's up to your freaking trainer on whether they want to digress you and just work on little fundamental, just work on speed, drills, coordination, technique, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Like I said before, when it comes to our own people, this brother right here will remind that you can't put me in the same energy like I ain't a man to defend myself. I ain't no motherfucking fence rider. I'm not a fence rider. I happen to be in the media, and within the media, I've done a whole hell of a lot that Money Brown can't talk about. A lot. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. If you think for 1 second I can't speak on it, motherfucker, I'm speaking on it. I did a lot. A lot. The payload's heavy. I didn't go around here panhandling for shit. Can I get a burger? Can I get some cheese on that? Can I get some pickles? Man, I'm tired. Can I get a milkshake tonight? Where we sleeping? Money, you can't fuck with me in this shit, dog. You know, God is my witness, bro. Our distance is not the same. Our distance is not the same, money. I try to sustain respect for you, but you know, in your position, you seem like you just want to have the mind frame of a fast talker who choose to try to think you can walk your way through conversations and nobody see what the fuck you got going on. That's not happening with me, bro. You muted my mic and kicked me out for what? That's just fucking petty, dog. I was really trying to find out, you know, is there some situations that we can square and get it right that had nothing to do with your punk ass? Nothing. It had nothing to do with you. You didn't want us to square it up. You didn't want it to square up. Everyone in the chat, man. Money Brown is acting like he's rocking with Team Williams, right? They was all on his panel. He's acting like he's rocking with Team Williams. He's not. He's just taking the opportunity because Roy Jones is in the equation. The same person that always wanted to interview with Roy Jones. Since he couldn't get the interview, this situation pops up. The shit went viral, and now Money Brown's using his opportunistic ways to go up here and leech. To leech. That's what you're doing, Money. You're leeching, brother. Be careful. Them brothers ain't stupid now. Be careful, leech. Be careful. They know what it is. Y'all motherfucking channels is coming in here for the opportunity for the damn appointment. Trying to jump on goddamn kick push through this bitch. Kick push. Yeah, I know what it is. Y'all just going on here looking at, see if it's a free ride, see if it's something to talk about, if it's an you know, can you have a jolly good time over here? I get it, bro. But y'all gonna try to put WCS in it. Of all the channels up here to be putting out fake fucking news. Fake fucking news, including Money Brown. But all of a sudden, he's Mr. Minister Farrakhan. Everything he says comes from the scripture. Nigga, you a freeloader. That's all you're doing. I'm talking to you nice and slow, nigga. You a freeloader. You know what it is. You a freeloader. It's not up to me to direct grown adults on what to do and what to say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a part of it. I get it. If you put in a membership for Teen Williams, I hope to God they don't send me your motherfucking application. I can tell you that. If you put in an application over there at Teen Williams, they better not refer it to me for a motherfucking signing to check the box. I'm gonna tell you right well, I'm terminating that bitch. Reject. I'm putting the red stamp. I'm putting a red stamp on that bitch, yo. I'm putting a red X on that bitch. Denied. Because you'll be a hindrance, Money Brown. You wouldn't be able to move and groove. I mean, the shit be too fast paced for you, Money. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself. And there's a whole lot goes on. The moving pieces have to be moving as one. You trying to act like, nigga, you gonna damn try to out somebody that can't be outed. I ain't do shit to be outed. I have feelings. I have my own thought process, nigga. You one of the dirtiest niggas on YouTube talking about trying to act like you live by principle. You don't never live by principle. The shit you do and say to people are all the same. You know what I'm saying? You up here in debates all the fucking time, you know, putting up fake ass damn clickbait all the fucking time, bro. But you know what it is. You know what the energy is like. And you're going to sit up here and put me in the background. That's whole, man. That's whole tendencies. That's fucked up, dog. Travis, what's good? Trick Noti, salute. Roy said this shit is fucked up. He talking about the math and their names. You know, it's going to be what it is until they clear it up. You know, tit for tat, back and forth. But, you know, I don't have to sit here and reserve because I didn't do anything wrong. People want to tell you all the time, you don't ask the tough questions, you don't do this and that. With your platform, you can't do this and this. But it worked out all before. It worked for me. I don't supposed to operate how other people do, sitting up here trying to act like they want to get controversial reactions by asking motherfuckers damn negative shit. I'm in my 50s. I'm in my motherfucking 50s. Been on YouTube for a minute. People will still take shots at your channel as if that worries me. People still take shots as if if you interview somebody a certain way. I don't interview people like Money. They always want to argue with them and cause controversy and disrespect them. I don't go around here trying to be sheep of men. I don't do that shit. But what you can't deny is, if you look on my Facebook and my IG, that I done put in some work. So why all of a sudden me covering Roy Jones on the interview should be a problem? How can I not put out content? It'd be the same me putting out content for anybody else that was linked up. It wasn't that way when we was going to Devin Haney. God damn. I went all in and for the call out of Devin Haney. I don't get no love for that. I get it, man. I get no love for that. All of a sudden, it's the worst now. I don't get no love for that though. I get it. The link is in the chat, man. If any other members that are still, you know, over there in Money Brown's chat, man. It's late too. I've been around the longest. I know I can get one on here. I know if any one of them will pop up on here, Phil. I know Phil. I know you'll pop up here, Phil. Come on, pop up here, man, because I ain't get a chance to hear what you had to say, bro. Tariq. Come on, man. Y'all click the link, man. Have a conversation. Oh, that's over with. Come on, man. Give the brother the justice, the understanding. Because I went over there when y'all was all over there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to like you on this YouTube shit. That's not why I'm here. But what I do know, just because you talk fast does not mean you're moving the same. You can talk fast all you fucking want. and try to act like you the man and shit. People that live as long as I have seen attitudes all day long, bro. When it's my time, it is my time. I don't know what the fuck fast talking and telling somebody to get out of here like you really doing something that really moving me, nigga. Like I didn't move any faster. I just say, yeah. You know how you wave somebody? Stop it. You know how you wave your hand down? You know, like you tell a kid, stop. You know what I'm saying? You just wave your hand and down with more. Stop now. You better stop it. Money over there trying to fast talk and act like he was trying to. Is an $18 word now. Pontificate. Money Brown was attempting trying to speak to me in a dogmatic manner. I try to stay away from my thespian type mentality, but Money was over there acting up. He was being egregious. I just trying to ask myself, like, Money, why? Why the act, bro? Because the team that you never fuck with is showing you love and is in your presence. Why, bro? Why are you acting that way? Why are you all touchy and sensitive? Shit was getting messy. Roy looking crazy as a trainer, Mike Jr. looking crazy as a fighter, and Senior looking crazy for blindly trusting Roy. I don't know about no blindly trusting, because there was times and places where everybody was getting along just fine. You know what I'm saying? So if it was some type of blindness, I don't know what the blindness was, but like I tell people all the time, they knew each other better than I knew him. They had their own communication, just like Espinosa said. It's certain conversations that Al Heyman has with the other person that he's not privy to. The same here. When I'm on site, I'm not in their conversation. When they're planning and doing stuff, I'm not in their conversation. I'm not. But to try to have somebody, some scumbag like Money Brown, try to speak down on me and attempt to try to deface me, you know, in a situation just because people are feeling a bit perturbed. At the end of the day, if these individuals choose to take something extremely personal like that and just erase everything that has went on, everything, like a human don't even look humanistic, they don't even energize off shit like that. We look at that and we're like, man, let me just talk to them. And then again, you don't. You know, you have people that just go overboard with the shit, man. That's what I'm still trying to figure out right now. I'm just trying to figure the shit out. Because Money trying to act like he's up there to come on board like he's did something special by making 2 videos all of a sudden. Clap it up for Money Brown. I wonder how many views did you average? Let me be nosy, okay? Let me be nosy and see how many views have your videos averaged talking about King Williams and Roy Jones Jr. Because you said Roy was knocked out by Williams Sr. earlier, right? So let me be nosy. You know what I'm saying? Let me be nosy because I was removed from the panel. You know what I'm saying? So let me be a little bit nosy. Let me check and see Mr. Money himself, Mr. Fast Talker, Mr. Fast Talker, Slow Walker. You know, to try to sit up here and teach somebody a lesson. He didn't teach me shit, but he was trying to teach somebody a lesson. Hold on. I'm still here, people. So let me go back. So his video did 1.6 views 4 hours ago. And it's 100 plus watching now. Y'all make sure if you see Money Brown's video that's currently live right now, please please, if you have a penny in your pocket, go over there and help the brother out for the one time, for the one time. That's all you got to do for the one time, for the one time. That's all he asked you to do for the one time, for the one time, for the one time, one time. That's all you got to do. Not too much. No time like the one time for the one time. Help out, mister. So you did 1.6. You got a long ways to go. I'm looking for some, I'm looking for them big numbers. You got that big channel, like they said, right? You got 50 some thousand. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for the day for somebody to say, hey, Scotty, man, you got one of these big channels, man. I don't know what a big channel mean. Because if I really break it down per the subscriber count and per the amount of people that donated you on a regular live stream, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Now they have BFTV over there. And that's the right person to have over there if you want somebody to talk about him, because he's gonna sit up there and give them all the rhetoric they wanna talk to. That's another person that's gonna talk shit. But listen, they when it comes to this online frontline, type of situations going on with boxing. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I ain't gonna lie, BFTV is one of the dumbest. I swear, he sat there and talked with his hands. You know what I'm saying? Never trust a nigga to talk with his hands a lot. Real talk. They can't think for themselves. Their hands think for them. You know what I'm saying? They come up with thoughts as their hand is in move at me in motion. You feel me? That's the right person. They say, oh, yeah, this is the perfect time for me. It's not gonna change anything, y'all. It's not gonna change anything. I'm not worried. But I hear you, King Mitch. I hear you, King Mitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to stop putting fighters in the ring for an opportunity or check money when they know the fighter isn't ready. Well, you got to take that up with his people. You know what I'm saying? I know King Mitch, keep the temperature up. Yeah. You have to address that whenever it's time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you catch up with him. I don't know if it'll be over here. Green, what's good? Damn, what I miss? Oh, you didn't miss too much. Just, Money Brown over there. He has his people over there that he's trying to come accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to kiss some ass. He's trying to act like he's intimidating somebody from that square cubicle. You know what I'm saying? At first, I'm like, let me leave it alone. But the way he talks to people, yeah, he tried to act like he was instructing somebody from that square cubicle. I mean, a 3x4. Area. I don't know, but the way he just talked to people and to my, you think you was gonna talk to me? I look at it. I'm an analytical person. Like, I really analyze the wrong shit sometimes, but I look at it like, damn, if I was in that position, I'd be a little bit upset too. So I downplay it. I say, I just brush it off. Okay. But then the shit he says out his mouth, you want to respond to because he's lying. He told them he'd been supporting them since day one, which is an absolute lie. I never seen a damn live stream on 150. Never. I never seen none of that shit, bro. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need people to push my channel. I know people always come over here and support me on a regular. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, no doubt. And Gombo, I appreciate you pulling up, brother. Glad you stopped in wherever you may be. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Sucker Free. Best believe. I say blindly because Senior said Mike Jr. told him shit wasn't right, but he gave Roy the benefit of the doubt. Of course it was. Let me put that up there. Senior said Mike told him shit wasn't right, but he gave Roy the benefit of the doubt. Of course it was because of the history they had. But he has now admitted he regrets it. I'm like, it's no reason for the anger anymore. If you have regret for a decision, it's no need for the anger anymore. It's no need. It's no need for that. Like, how am I going to regret something unless it was somebody that was harmed on my side? If the regret is a choice that I made and it harmed somebody or caused somebody to get harmed on my side, I'm going to feel, you know, guilt. No doubt about it. I'm going to feel some type of way. That's just the natural thing to do, you know? But having all these people on the panel, that just goes to show you how people was waiting. They was waiting to be involved. So I look at it like this. Yeah, you might have an audience when they shit about WCS, but you can't stop anything I'm doing. You're not going to any other fights. You're just going to yell and scream. You wish you could get the interview with Roy. People are mad. You know what I'm saying? People are mad because shit is going on. I'm like, dude, this is media or is it not? Because there's a lot of other people around here that does this. You know what I'm saying? They put out fake information. They're not reprimanded or addressed, any of that shit. Channels have talked mad shit. Channels have talked mad shit about 150. Come on, man. WCS don't fall within that. Everybody who knows me, they knew when I was on deck and they knew what media I was doing. They knew. See, he has admitted his faults in the situation. I think he's pissed because Roy is taking zero accountability, and more so the fact that Mike Jr.'s opportunity and biggest purse is gone and his jaw is broken. Of course that's a problem. Of course, Mitch. That's a huge problem. Real talk. A huge problem. That's absolutely, you're talking about not getting paid and ending up with an injury. So if you wasn't injured in the ring, you was injured in sparring, then we need to understand how is that going to be brokered? Who's paying for that? Because a broken jaw is something serious. A broken jaw is something serious. It has to be reset, wired, and you can't do anything except have liquid meal for 10 months. And within that 10 months, you know, with a liquid meal, you're not going to be holding weight the way you would if you was just eating solids. Solids are different than liquid. We know that. The digestive period, the digestive time frame is different. You know? Hey, bro, man. Okay, I got it, man. You know, it comes with the territory. Real talk. You know, I just wanted to get on here and talk because these cats are pitiful. You know what I'm saying, on this YTC, sitting up here taking the opportunity to jump on a bandwagon and act like they doing something. What I do know, regardless of who think what, I know a lot of other people done did worse than what they thinking. Cause I ain't guilty of nothing except putting out content. But I can run down a laundry list. That's what you do when you be there. You run down a laundry list of shit. But at the end of the day, man, most of the people that's been following me know, you know, the time and effort put into this boxing shit, and that it takes a lot of your time. And not only does it take a lot of your time to get there, it takes a lot of your motherfucking time and energy when you get there to try to get the media, to get the content and everything like that. But shit like this is going on with Roy and Senior. I just hope it airs this. I mean, if it dies down, I hope it's get resolved. You know what I'm saying? One minute people want to call you a journalist, and the next minute you're doing journalist shit, and people get mad. Am I a journalist? If it benefits somebody, no. Journalism is not here to say everything that is good or put out the information that everybody wants to hear. That's not what journalism is. That's not what journalism is, bro. Ask anybody that's in journalism. You're not gonna last long if you're sitting up here putting out articles and you're writing love stories. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. They want to hear controversy, suspense, climax. Senior has admitted his faults in the situation. I think he's pissed because Roy is taking zero accountability, and more so the fact that Mike Jr.'s opportunity biggest purse. There's still anger because Junior jaw is broken. Senior just explained how Junior was experiencing difficulties while having to puke with his mouth wired shut. Damn. He has the right to be upset. Man, you know, who would say anything less than a father not being upset, man? Hell yeah, you're going to be upset. See, the thing is that, you know, once again, if you're not around the teams long enough to understand how the protection, the level of protection is, you won't know. It's easy to sit in your motherfucking bed and talk shit. You ain't gonna move the motherfucking needle at all. Zero. You know what I'm saying? You know, you being hard, acting like you proving a point to me. All I did was get up and walk in the other room and do a live that I was gonna do. That I was gonna go live tomorrow. I mean today, early today. But it's all good, bro. Like, you know, he did what he did, said what he said. You know, he wanted to stunt. He wanted to try to grandstand. He felt that was going to get him, you know, 1 peso. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs you to do it for the one time, for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the one time, for the one time, for the one time. Come on, one time for the one time, for the one time, for the one time, for the one time. We got to go to meet with $300. We'll do it for the one time, for the one time, for the one time. Y'all better do it for the one time. That's all I'm saying, people. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is absolutely crazy. That he felt like he instructed me to do something. You've been waiting forever to do that there, money. Y'all been having those private chats behind the scene. Man, y'all just couldn't wait to put me in the background. I get it, bro. I get it. You know, you used to scheming. I get it, bro. I ain't mad at you. I get it, man. You've been waiting for that shit to happen. I get it, bro. But y'all, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. You know, I guess we had a midnight oil burn. You know, I love people. I'm glad I don't do panels all the time, but I'm glad people who watch the channel are tuning in a bit more than usual. And however that may be, you know what I'm saying? Whether you tuning in ear hustling or you're tuning in for content, I appreciate it. We're about to get back on, you know, some boxing and MMA because we have some nice cards coming up. Very nice cards coming up. I know there's a Game Bred boxing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they have some pretty good names, some previous MMA guys that's going to be on there, like Vitor Belfort, Daly. I think Roy's fighting on there too. Anthony Pettis supposed to be on there, but yeah, that's amazing. They're gonna get the opportunity to do that. They're gonna have a boxing match. I'm not sure. I'm too sure of the rounds. I would say probably about 6 rounders, if that 6 rounders. I would assume. But keep your eyes peeled for that. The day shall return. I mean, the sun shall return later on this morning. But you know, y'all hold this shit all the way down. Appreciate y'all up. Check out the content, of course, of the new releases. You know, I appreciate you. Let me check this out right here. Okay, I already took care of that. But yeah, continue to check out the content. I appreciate you. I wasn't planning on coming on this late, but of course, you know, it becomes mandatory a bit because people tend to act like they run you out the building and sent you about your way, which is just not the case. But shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to WCS. Shout out to I think what's his name, Scotty. Yeah, shout out to him. And shout out to the supporters and the ones who was in the chat who dropped the comments, man. Let me see. Why I see him talking bad about Roy was abused by his dad. Hey man, see, you know, he's on his temperature, man. You know, that's all. He's on his temperature, bro. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. Period. I'm my own man. I'm not here to talk about all the other shit he talking. You know, I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? God treats me well by thinking for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's the report we have. Real talk. YouTube gonna do YouTube though. Niggas gonna pile on. Niggas gonna show interest in Team Williams while the topic is hot. Typical leech ass fake media shit. Talk that, man. Real talk. Opportunist, bro. Real opportunist, man. Seriously. Real opportunist. Gumbo ain't shit. Gumbo ain't shit too far. They going through it right now. They got to empty the tank, like Tundi told Yardy versus Kovalev. They shot the retro boxing and documentaries, man. Up in the AM, man. Pulling up on the boulevard. Salute you, Blood OG in the building, man. What's good with it, Blood? It's been a busy night, man. It's been a busy morning, rather. You know, the same old mumble jumble. You know what I'm saying? The unprotocol that goes on here when people attempt to try to make themselves seem larger than life. And I guess you get to a point, right? I tell people all the time, when you get older, you get in your 50s, man, you're going to start just really logically brainstorming shit. Like shit when you was younger, you wouldn't do it. But when you get older, you just start brainstorming shit. Like negative shit too. Is it really worth, you know what I'm saying? And then you start to kind of like pick and choose like situations, break them up, you know what I'm saying? And try to perform deductive reasoning. You know, try to come up with a troubleshooting formula to get the results that you want. I'm serious, dog. Okay, why did so-and-so do this right here? Let me try to put some shit together. Let me first try to get some criteria, collect criteria, you know what I'm saying? You know, get the content together, try to come up as to why this is going on the way it is. But anyway, I hope this shit die down sooner or later because it's getting crazy. And you're not going to be able to stop any of it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to stop any of it. Shit all back. They talking Roy firing back at felt his way the whole time. I think they're all of us just playing out in public. We know YouTube messy and full of chumps. I don't know, man. You know, when I was there, I didn't see that shit, and nobody's gonna make me act like I did see something. I didn't see all of that. Like I said, when I was down there, I was working. When I was rolling with the team, I was working. This is not something I can be thrown into just because I'm reporting on his side and people trying to insinuate I'm taking sides. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm reporting his side. I was trying to report his side when everything was cool. And then I was trying to support his side to get his story out there too. But all of a sudden journalism is supposed to be taken and shredded apart like it don't fall within the First Amendment. People say negative stuff all the time, man. And they get a pass for what? Why these channels get a pass for saying fake negative shit? And then they want to take it serious when WCS say something about it. Nah. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm aware of the team mainly because of World Combat Sports. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the first one that told me that, but hey, Money Brown want to go over there and act like he's been doing all the work. It's a lot of work doing that shit solo, carrying all the equipment around yourself, and not being in the way. You know, people don't know what that means, not being in the way. Not being in the way. That's pretty much getting your task completed where it benefits the team. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for the fight to come out, be aware the fight is coming out. If you're fighting if you're shooting off the apron, make sure you find a spot early on next to the apron so you can get them coming out and shoot them during the fight. I mean, come on, bro. Like, we really gonna act like WCS wasn't there? You're gonna act like I ain't doing that? Yeah, I'm gonna brag on my motherfucking self because I put time in. I got content after content after content. Money Brown ain't did a motherfucking thing. He ain't did a motherfucking thing, but he over there talking on this shit like he's been down to Bodyhead Island. You ain't been down there, bro. You would never be down there. You would never be down there. But you up here talking how boxers are trained. Who have you trained, first of all? Nobody, dog. You ain't trained nobody. But you over there trying to act like you the masterpiece. Like you the goddamn, the chief second. Nigga, you ain't training nobody. You are not training anyone. But you talk from your space and you act like you really out here, man, traveling. Stop it, bro. Stop it, man. That shit can get real disrespectful quick. Like, why do you talk to people the way you do, man? Why you talk to people the way you do just to prove a boxing topic? What you did tonight was just uncalled for. You know, muting mics and kicking me out when those team members had something to speak about. They want to speak up on a situation, but you want to make it about you, you leech. You're a freeloader, bro. I thought you of all people had more tolerance to a situation like this, but you want to grandstand on me. You want to kick me out the chat, like, bro. My life lives on, bro. Real talk. Me leaving your chat, it didn't do anything for me, man. If I want to go to the fridge and get me some fruit, you know, I can do that. If I want to slice up some mangoes right now, you know what I'm saying? I can do that, man. Like, dude, what's wrong with him? I don't know. Blood. I don't know, brother. You know, it got some people on here that's considered vets in this YouTube shit. They're considered vets, man. But some of the stuff they do, that's one of the main reasons I don't have panels like that. I'm not a good group conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a good group host. So I don't do that. I don't do all the panels and all that. But when you have people that know you and you get on their panel for where it's for smoke or just regular boxing talk, if it's for smoke and it's not absolutely, you know, out of control to the point where it's just mayhem, why would you damn mute them and put them in the background though, dog? You've been thinking about that shit for a long fucking time. He put me in the background, dog. It's been like a year. Money been thinking about that shit that I ain't let him on my panel. He's been thinking about that shit. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Him and BF, they've been thinking about that shit. But it's all good, man. But I appreciate that, Mitch. At least you knew who they were. I don't take no, you know. That's the team. You know, Senior always tell you it's about Junior. And that's who it's about at the end of the day. When we rolling and we on the front lines, that's what it's about. Period. That's what it's about. He's a fighter, and that's it. But truth be told, you know, we'll see how it plays out. Now, it's a fact, shit was good until it wasn't. A lot of hindsight getting thrown in the situation. Roy and Team Williams was solid as fuck. Now they ain't. All I know, once again, you know, people up here acting like they put in work. When we was calling out Devin Haney, I was doing lives, doing thumbnails, all that. I don't remember when people was just up there doing shit for Mike on YouTube. The little traction they got for the John Bowser fight, these people was freaking hating on Mike. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even down supporting him. They wasn't even supporting him, man. I'm caught up now, WCS, my singing sounding like the softest. Hey, man. I look, blood. You can't fall out with something that you was never standing next to. It was not. It was nothing that we was standing and having a chord. Like everything was kind of cool. Like we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, agree on a lot of shit. Nor did we communicate on a regular basis. But not like tonight. Like all of a sudden he's gotten this sense of anger, right? This is the strangest part about it, blood. He gets angry about a situation that's going on between Roy Jones and Michael Williams Sr. and his son jaw getting broken before the Adrian Broner fight, which is going to be a big fight and a payday. I started to hear Money Brown over there yelling and screaming like he was a principal or something, like he was having a panic attack. He was talking about you, Roy, you ride with Roy, you die with Roy. So we're talking about murder? Is this murder? Because I always like to know that when people threaten me, I always like to know when to get in the mood. Like, are we talking about murder? You ride with him, you die with him. So we're talking about a life lost. Like, what are we talking about, money? Or you just say shit real fast and think it rhymes, and you can write it down and use it as a bar when you're sleeping. What does that mean exactly? You ride with Roy, you die with Roy. I didn't quite get that where you coming from. And then for you to have that type of energy, a situation you are absolutely clueless about. Your information came from my videos. See, that's why I try to explain to people. I'm putting out content to get it out to the public, and the shit went viral. But now, you know, I always say brothers don't know how to work together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to work together. White people, they'll take this shit and they'll run it to the max. They'll run this shit all the way up the flagpole, man. They'll get as many views as possible. Let some blacks do it. Hey, it's content. Let me put this shit out. Nah, we got to tear that shit down before it even gets started, bro. We got to tear this shit down. No teamwork. No nothing. I be damn I let WCS get any shine. Even though I done got my shine on my own dime. I be damn I let WCS get any shine, goddamn it. Him talking about a topic like this? Nope. But I ain't had no fallout. He muted me and kicked me off the panel for whatever reason. And it's people that he don't even know. He claimed to be supporting Michael Williams Jr. back there when ILTBA was, man, stop it. Correa supported him maybe 3-4 times on one finger. He might have tried to. Correa wasn't fucking with him like that. Correa wasn't fucking with him like that. And so when I came aboard, he was hating on me. Correa was hating on me. For sure. He used to talk so much shit about me to Mike. Yeah, man, he used to talk so much shit about me, bro. But I just watched how that Spence situation unfolded. I looked at them two soft niggas that was with him, and I say one of them sheep is gonna start talking very loudly. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's a crazy story there, blood. Real talk of how that shit happened up there. Major comeback for a minor setback for 150. He got to get his shit together. Redemption. He's out for 8 to 10. Redemption is the best storyline. Junior has to rededicate himself to the sport. Is that really what he wants? Hey, Philip. I don't know what that was, then. Hold on for a second, y'all.